News 46 is brought to you by Bees Embroidery and Garment Printing, specializing in custom and personalized decoration of gifts, garments, and more. Call 775-727-9444. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson. News 46 is also brought to you by Humana, serving the community. Please stop in at 1397 South Loop Road on the corner of Loop and Highway 160.
Tonight on News 46, 4 suspects are arrested following a robbery.
And a bird owner is reunited with her parrots. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell and Zach Reinert. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
A group of young adults are arrested by police. It's Wednesday, January 31st. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Zach Reinert.
4 people have been arrested in conjunction with yesterday's early morning armed robbery at the Horizon Market off Pahrump Valley Boulevard. Police say 20-year-old Cole Farrington was the gunman who entered the convenience store around 2 a.m. and fired a round which did not strike anyone inside the store. Farrington held the clerk at gunpoint while stealing items from behind the cashier's counter. Police just hours later arrested Farrington and 3 others at a home on Casey Street. The Nye County Sheriff's Office provided a video to local media and uploaded to their Facebook page details of the occurrence and interviews with subjects involved. The office hopes to use video in the future to provide information to the public.
This morning at approximately 1 a.m., the Nye County Sheriff's Office responded to a robbery at the Horizon Market at 5020 South Pahrump Valley Boulevard. A male entered the building and fired 1 round into the ceiling, causing all the other occupants in the store to go to the ground. The suspect then went behind the counter and stole several packs of cigarettes as well as other miscellaneous items.
The gentleman came through the door, rang the alarm sound that somebody is coming to the store. Next thing I know, I've heard a loud bang, which I recognized to be a gunshot. He came around he came in, screamed at everyone to get on the ground. Everyone but myself dropped instantly following his instructions. As he came around to the back side of the counter, I backed up very slowly and calmly as possible, allowing him to take whatever he wanted. As soon as I could, I tried to press my panic alarm.
The clerk recognized the suspect from other previous encounters and was able to provide limited information on the suspect's identity. The Sheriff's Office was able to identify the suspect as 20-year-old Cole Farrington and was able to locate an address on approximately the 1000 block of Casey Road.
Not going away! Come out! Your hands up! Leave the weapon inside!
NCSO deputies responded to that location and made contacts with occupants inside. Cole was the one that answered the door and immediately acknowledged his involvement in the robbery. NCSO deputies and detectives also encountered several juveniles at the residence, as well as 3 additional adults. A search warrant was obtained for the property, and detectives and deputies conducted a search of that location. During the search, the gun from the robbery was located, as well as stolen cigarettes and other miscellaneous items. Alcohol and drugs were also located with the juveniles. Christine McGee, Sean Davis, and Daniel Sandquist were all arrested for contributing to the delinquency of the minor. In addition to that, Daniel Sandquist was also charged with destroying and concealing evidence. Cole Farrington was booked into the Nye County Detention Center on the following charges: robbery with a deadly weapon, burglary with a firearm, petty larceny, 4 counts of assault with a deadly weapon, discharge of a firearm in a public place, discharge of a firearm into an occupied building, 4 counts of aiming a firearm at a person, contributing to delinquency of a minor, and destroying or concealing evidence.
It was a great night, a lot of hard work. I'm really proud of the guys.
From start to finish tonight, my squad worked as one. Everything went perfect. Interviews, crime scene investigation, down to where we actually did the final knock and talk at the suspect's house.
As detention and patrol work well together, we try to be available to them anytime they need us.
Case came together very well. The clerk at the store identified the suspect, which helped us identify the residents. All the deputies worked together in determining who the suspects were, again, which led us to this residence and ultimately was able to find the suspect and arrest him.
I'm better now that everyone is here. I feel safe, and I appreciate just the very quick response.
I'm really proud of my staff. I'm proud of where they started, how they've grown, and where they are today.
Well, the owner of 3 macaws was frantic last night while trying to locate her pets that hadn't returned home.
Local Pahrump resident Heidi Fleiss lost 3 of her macaws last night. Fleiss contacted News 46 to offer a $5,000 reward for information leading to the return of these birds. The reason Fleiss was so concerned about the return of the macaws was because recently a person allegedly took one of her birds and held it. She was able to get the bird back, but not without an altercation. Fleiss tells News 46 that her neighborhood on the north side of town has embraced these birds and watches out for them. 4 of the macaws have been reportedly raised by Fleiss and fly around the area and return home before sunset. When they didn't return last night, Fleiss believed that something had happened to these birds. Residents around Pahrump are aware of the passion that Heidi Fleiss has for her macaws. Fleiss was frantic when 3 of them were missing last night. The birds returned early this morning. A friend of Fleiss told News 46 that the birds can't fly after dark because they can't see, so she believes that they may have hunkered down for the night and returned home in the morning. We'll have more on this story on tomorrow night's newscast. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. Bike sales drop and McDonald's sales rise. Angela Miles reports.
Tapping our news, President Trump has spoken highly of Harley, but Wall Street analysts are concerned about a slump in motorcycle sales. Harley plans to close a factory in Missouri and consolidate production in Pennsylvania. The CEO predicts bike sales will drop as much as 4.9% this year, following the 6.7% decline last year. The stock stalled out on Tuesday. Chesapeake Energy reportedly is firing up plans to lay off 400 employees. The cuts are primarily in Oklahoma City. Chesapeake has sold off 25% of its natural gas wells to contain its debt. The Golden Arches are expanding. McDonald's plans to open 1,000 new locations worldwide. The fast food chain is speeding up plans to add new self-service ordering systems. The burger chain reports fourth quarter sales increased 5.5% worldwide due to dollar menus and mobile ordering.
Well, an increase in law enforcement is on the way. We'll have more when we return.